It was a tragic event that could have had a different outcome if morality had been placed over modesty. Hello everyone, my name is Anya, and in this video we're going to take a look at what happened on this day, on this night rather, in the year 1943. The Cavan Orphanage Fire. On the night of the 23rd of February 1943, a fire broke out in the laundry room at St. Joseph's Orphanage in County Cavan. The smell of smoke alerted the townspeople to the fire at 2 in the morning, and they quickly tried to access the building to rescue the children. When they were granted access, instead of being directed to the children's dormitories, the nuns instead ordered them to go to the laundry room to try and put out the fire. Meanwhile, instead of evacuating the children while it was safe to do so, the nuns moved the majority of them up to the St. Clair's dormitory on the top floor, instructing them to wait there until rescue arrived. By this point though, the fire had turned into an inferno, and any attempts at putting it out proved to be impossible. The Cavan Fire Brigade at the time, a horse cart and a hose pipe, also proved to be virtually useless, and attention to return to rescuing the children. By this point though, the fire had spread too rapidly for any attempts to reach the dormitory. Ladders were placed against the building but were not long enough to reach the top floor windows, so many of the children were encouraged to jump. Several did so and survived with minor injuries, but many were too frightened to attempt to do so. 40 minutes after the fire was first spotted, the roof caved in on the orphanage building, proving too late for those who were left inside. 35 young girls and an elderly woman died as a result of the fire. Because of the fire's intensity, they could only find enough remains to fill just 8 coffins for the funeral service. 8 coffins for 36 victims. It's impossible to comprehend. An inquest was later held into the fire as to how it started and as to why the children were not evacuated. The fire was later determined to be as a result of an electrical fault. It was widely claimed at the time that the reason the children were not evacuated was because the nuns didn't want them to be seen by the public in their nightwear. This claim, however, has never proven to be 100% true. What is true is that Cavan did not have an adequate fire service at the time, and regulations for fire safety were never put in place. While several changes were made after the inquest, including a new reformed fire brigade for County Cavan, as well as regulations for fire safety in place for industrial schools, ultimately nobody was ever held accountable for the 36 lives who were lost in the Cavan Orphanage fire. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. My name is Anya, and we've just looked at what happened on this day.